Coach, just going into this final game against Vanderbilt, I asked the players if they were kind of going into this game with the mentality of this being their bowl game. Since it's the last game of the season, you're going to Nashville, kind of an away trip or whatever for the final game of the season. Is that mentality at all being taken into this to provide a little bit of extra motivation?
Oh, I don't know that our guys would look at it as their bowl game, but it is another opportunity to play, and that's what I told the guys in the locker room Saturday was that, you know, we're not very happy that we lost a game, but the good news is we got another chance. So I think just, you know, having another opportunity to go play football ought to be important to them.
You guys have played Vanderbilt the past 2 years. Well, why have they had your number the way that they have the previous 2 seasons?
Well, I think they've been better than us the past 2 seasons. You know, they've got a good group of players, a lot of veteran players, and they're just a good football team. You know, they're tough out right now. They're doing well in the Southeast Conference, and they've done well in their non-conference scheduling, and you know, they're just a good, well-coached football team.
Yeah, they've had Coach Franklin for those previous years that they were able to win those games. But as far as the players on the field, what are you seeing with players where you guys have to watch out for certain aspects of their game that they'll bring to the field?
Yeah, well, offensively, the Matthews kid has broken all the SEC receiving records. A great player. They've got really good talent at every position offensively, but he's the big play guy for them, a real difference maker, and they've got a lot of other good players. And then defensively, they're just tough, physical, defensive football team. I think that's been the thing we've noticed the past couple of years. They've been a very physical football team and good special teams, all those kind of things that make teams win.
Is it good to have a change of scenery at all for this game, playing it on the road instead of at home like you have the past 2 years, and maybe there will be a different outcome than the previous 2 matchups?
Well, I think you always want to play at home if you can. You know, it's so much easier if you don't have to jump on airplanes and travel a lot. But, you know, good teams find a way to get it done, whether it's at home or on the road. And for us, I think more than whether it's at home or on the road, it's just another opportunity to win a game.
This will be your seniors' final game, putting on a Wake Forest jersey. We asked Tanner and Chris about, you know, their fondest memories of their 4 or 5 years here. What's your fondest memories of this senior class as they get ready to play their final game here?
Well, I think the thing that stands out with most of our seniors is that they've kind of maxed out what they could do. You know, I think you know, we may see a couple of guys that we feel like could have played better or could have had better careers, but you know, most of these guys in this senior class have really tried every year to be the best they could be, and that's what you feel good about. And I think these guys are a pretty close group. They care about each other, and they've just, you know, really tried as hard as possible to be the best players they could be in our program.
Days like this, is it tough for, you know, the coaching staff knowing this is going to be the final time coaching these guys on the field?
Well, I think you know, you've got such a mix of old and young players, and it's you know, on one hand, it's discouraging to see the seniors go, but you know, you've got so many young kids that you're looking forward to coaching. So we'll certainly miss a lot of these guys in the senior class, but I think at the same time, you know, we're looking forward to a fresh start with the younger guys.